Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Last Caretaker. So, in order for you to stop looking around the internet to learn something new about the game, this series will include every single tip that exists in this game. I will do it for the other games too, don't worry. So, there's no easy or complicated in this. It will be just everything regarding anything. So, first of all, we're gonna talk about UI, going around and walking, and yeah, even walking. So, number one thing, electricity for your characters, everything, from falling to taking damage to doing stuff. So, having a lot of power and having your eye on the blue colored thing that's at the middle bottom of your screen is your most essential thing. From the start of the game to the end of the game, you do not die immediately after you run out of battery. It will glow a couple of times, but if you keep using it, you will just perish. So keep your eyes on that thing. The other thing, usual things, just your, let's say, movements and so on. Look, we have C for attacking. We have Q for control for sitting. If you press T in this game, you will enter this place. This place is your action bar's minimized version. You can right click on things like this, so you can put them on here. A lot of people ask me why I don't have my flashlight there. At the end of the game, you don't use your flashlight that often, because you just stop exploring. So I got used to just using it from here. But I would suggest like putting it in one of these, just for the sake of having it there. That is your action bar. Next thing is you're gonna be exploring everything. This game is all about exploration, okay? There is a drone that they added recently. Just because they added the drone, they went on and actually put a lot of effort into making our lives more miserable than it should be. Oh my god, where is the drone? I lost it. Yeah, here you are, you little thing. So after they added the drone, in order to, let's say, push the players into exploring other perspectives, let's say, now not only you have things on top of things, you will always have secrets everywhere you go. These secrets are gonna be one of your main sources of memories, which you will use for making bebes, which you will never have enough of, even if you finish the game. I have completely removed all of them from the map, and I still do not have enough for making my council with confidence, let's say. So, up top, around, nooks and crannies, and down under. Down under things, usually, especially when you're going like, not Lazarus, but any outpost you go to, most probably has somewhere down below as well. So, not only look upstairs and on the rooftops, also look at the bottom. Usually there's more stuff in the bottom than the top, by the way. That is a non-changing thing from the start of the game until the end of the game, especially when you reach like places like I don't know, like the alpha, beta, zeta, and so on locations that there are in the game. For example, like, yeah, this place. Like, see, any of these reservoirs, they have a bottom section that has secrets in it. These usually don't have that much. These generally have them. This has it. I don't know. This has one. This has one. This doesn't have one. This is a secret. Don't look. You have to go there and do a quest. Do the quest so you actually have something to explore. This place doesn't have. This place has it. This doesn't have it. This has it, kinda, I think, if I remember correctly. This definitely has it. A very interesting one. This definitely has a very good one as well. And when you come here, the puzzle section does not have... anyways, just go explore them. As I said, I don't want to say it about each and every single one of them. And yes, there's no map in this game. That's why your ship is so important, because the only place you can access the map is via your ship. No ship, no life, baby. No ship, no life. That's a general thing, let's say. And regarding exploration, you will not always have access to this thing. So getting your scanner is one of the most amazing things that you can do at the beginning of the game. Why, you may ask? Because sky is the limit. Do you see these two panels? These are the best things that exist in the game. Yeah, not your solar panels, not your wind turbines, these two. You know why? Because these things could get attached to any wall or any kind of surface. Give me a moment. Okay, because the reason is very simple. See that thing? Now look at this thing. Let me do it properly. Oh, okay. Now, you have wings that you never asked for. There you go. You can basically climb any surface the way you want using these little things. Yes, you can go on top of the Lazarus, like just using this. This is, by the way, how I climbed the, do you see those outposts? Like the, oh, okay, no. Do you see that outpost? I climbed that without a helicopter. There's a very good video by using just these. Okay, see? You can basically just do whatever you want with them. Yeah, you can go on top of the Lazarus before even starting Lazarus. And just start from top to bottom instead of going from there and going in and explore. Nah. If you want, you can play the game the way you want. You just have to wish for it. Next thing that we're gonna talk about is also your Q button. See this gun? That's out. Pressing your Q once puts it inside. Q has other usages as well. For example, if you have like a thing like this that has a lot of things that you want inside. You don't want to do like, oh, right click, take bio, oh, right click, take bio. No, press Q, Q. See, whatever you press and then press Q will be sent to the next place that exists in this plane of existence. So be careful about that. Other point about exploration is most of the time, you will be powering up stations in this game. Whether it be, I don't know, okay, power this thing up so I can give you signals, power this location so the door opens. Basically, this game is, yeah, make electricity and plug me to it, baby. Look, these all have a place that you will have to actually power up. And regarding that, on average, the amount of electric cables that you need for powering any station is 125 electric cables. This is an experience that I paid extreme attention to it because I'm a bullet guy. I don't like the electric rifle, so I always play with rifle slams. So because of this, I had to find a way to balance out my things before going in and out. So I always have that. I always have at least 125 of that. I also have, I carry 5 petrol cables. Air cables, you will never use them. These cables, you will never use them for powering anything, so there's no point in carrying any at all. Okay, so yeah, keep that in mind. You don't need those. Water, you will never need it. The only place that you will need water for is just Lazarus. Yeah, aside from this place, yeah, no water thingy. Nothing. And 1 second, regarding the other thing. Okay, last thing we will talk about is skills. How I make this, because a lot of you guys are asking, why, how did I make this helipad? I'll answer that as well. Look, light in this game protects you from eels. The reason why you don't have any eels on your ship is because of that thing. See that thing produces light, so wherever there is light, there is no eels. The same goes for all of the buildings, by the way. And yes, in the backside, you also have a little bit of illumination for some reasons. See those? And because of that, the moment you plug your ship into, let's say, any kind of battery source, eels will never show up. So one of the things that you can do if you don't even want eels on your stations is using lights, spotlights. I don't suggest that you don't like stay that long in any place, but basically if you have any kind of these standing lights, you can just remove eels from your playing field entirely. Also, this thing burns eels. It does physical damage to them. That is why this there's a misconception that people think that this is instant kill. This is not instant kill. This actually does damage to the eels. So see, they are burning. So it takes like half a second. It is not instant. So you can't just do like this to the eels and they will just bah, like exploded. No, you have to like keep it on them so they keep burning until they burst into flame. And at the beginning of the game, you have the blue bubblers. Oh, I don't remember the name. I don't remember how to read that, and I will not say it again. You can look for those, and they are very important at the beginning of the game. Later, I don't think you will use them that often. Yeah, and those red things that you're seeing, those are actually eel. Yeah, those are eels. So if you touch them and if you like, for example, make them explode, yes, you will get material. But if you wait till daytime, they will just explode on themselves. So if you're short on bullets or you don't want to bother with them, you don't have to. Daytime will just remove them. And yes, this thing goes through water as well. Yeah, so you don't even need to do that. That is one of the main things that like forces you into leveling up really fast. That's the best thing about leveling up, not having to deal with eels anymore. Regarding the skills, in my enhancers, this is the first thing. Do not balance it out. When I was doing my own playthrough, I did a thing that where I was putting like 5 in this, 5 in that. Nah. Power management, max it out first. Yeah, just max this thing out first. Then, if you want to level up faster, max scrapping first. If you don't want to level up fast, but you want to have a more balanced thing, put 50 points in hydraulics, 50 points in scrapping. Okay? After you have spent the next 100 that you have, max out battery, max out hull mastery, and then improve hydraulic and a scrapper. But I will suggest just do this. Look, power management. Scrapper to max. This is to 50, 100, 100. Then this goes to 100. This goes to 100. Then pressure, if you go underwater. The other ones are accessorial. Yeah, like this is accessory. Vitality is an accessory. Pressure is an accessory. You don't really need it. Engineering is one of the most accessorial things that you can have. Field medic is a luxury that you don't need. Because, well, just wait 2 more seconds, man. Like, it's not that hard. And shock absorption. Yeah, this thing too. This thing also is an accessory. Like, you can basically survive every single fall that is in the game if you just have your battery maxed out. Yeah, because when you fall, you don't lose HP. You lose battery first. If you're missing too much battery, you will use your HP. You die of battery outage most of the time, rather than just dying from having no HP. By the way, just a reminder. Friendly, let's say, reminder about that one. And let's talk about this thing as the final goodbye. Look, this is how it works. I have made my ship think that it is constantly charging up this lane. How? Look, 1 entry, 1 exit. This exits, it goes to a battery that the game thinks I am charging from my ship. So look, it is charging the battery, but this battery is actually outputting energy back to my ship. Because the game constantly is charging up this battery using the energy outlet from my ship and sending it back to the ship, it is always working on full power. That is why. So all you need is plug 2 of these into different sockets. For example, look, see? And But, see, you know why this doesn't work? Because you need that battery in order to make a small delay of the charge. If you have paid attention, none of these batteries are full to the brim. The moment this battery actually reaches 100%, it will stop glowing. So be careful about that. If you made it and it did not work, that is the reason, because the battery in the middle needs to never be full. Yeah, find a way to just get energy out of it. And that's it. This was part 1. It included exploration and, let's say, normal UI stuff, plus, let's say, some tips and tricks about getting around. Oh, one thing about your world, let me tell this before ending it as well. The dirtier your surrounding is, the lower your FPS will be. So, clean up, lads. Clean up. Yeah, cleaning up in this game at endgame is one of the must-do things. Like my sea is getting dirtier and dirtier and dirtier because I'm spending time like testing stuff, doing many let's say things that you should not be doing in this game. That's why I find like exploit and so on. Because of that, you have to clean up. Keep this place cleaner than your room, at least. As a minimum, okay? As a minimum. And yes, I'm gathering my toenails. Alright, let me know in the comments what do you think is the best, let's say, tip that existed in this, let's say, video, so others can see it too. I will next time talk about ship management and power management and so on, and a little bit extra. I'll have to plan it, actually. So, thanks for the likes, thanks for the hypes, thanks for all of your beautiful support, and if it's not time, I hope you sleep like babies, and if it's daytime, well, have fun. And soon I'll be starting another game. I finished Subnautica. God, I hate that game. See you in the next video, fellas. I can't have enough of being angry at that game.